Celebrity cameos are pretty common across most forms of media, and video games are no exception, with appearances ranging from Easter eggs right up to complete character integration. But who are the actors who have done it on repeat occasions and not just one-offs? YouTube, what's good? XhiaGaming here, bring you a brand new episode of Top 5. And in this episode, we're going to take a look at some of the Hollywood celebrities who have portrayed some of the most iconic gaming characters of all time. To start us off at number 5, Mr. Luke Skywalker himself, Mark Hamill. Hamill's career in the entertainment industry spans over 50 years, with his breakout role being that of Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars franchise. To avoid being typecast, he also acted in Broadway plays and is a voice actor in several television series, films, and of course, video games. With his numerous iconic roles, it's easy to overlook the sheer number of characters he's voiced throughout his career, even going so far as to mention in an interview with Wired that he assumes he's done at least 1,000 parts.
Once you start doing animation, I don't know, I'm sure over 1,000, parts. The first one was 92, I guess, with Joker. So there must be hundreds and hundreds of jobs I did that I've never seen, because it's hard to keep up with them all.
However, there's one that sticks out above the rest, and that of course is his long-standing portrayal of the Joker, spanning across most mediums including TV, movies, and games. Despite walking away from the role at the passing of Kevin Conroy, stating that, without Batman, crime has no punchline. Multiverses seems to have presented him with an opportunity to star along Conroy one more time, giving fans what may be the last video game the two ever share.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
Coming in at number 4, Rosario Dawson. You may recognize Rosario from her popular films like Men in Black 2, Rent, 7 Pounds, and her more recent portrayal of Ahsoka Tano in the live-action Star Wars series Ahsoka on Disney+. However, she's not just limited to the big screen. She's also made appearances in various video games, reflecting her own love for gaming. In addition to lending her voice to characters in games like Ratchet & Clank, LEGO Dimensions, Syndicate, and NBA 2K20, she's also been involved in Dying Light 2 and the Dishonored series. In Dying Light 2, she plays the role of Lawan, a major character in the city on a quest for revenge. Lawan quickly becomes a valuable ally that the playable character Aiden interacts with on several main quests, either in person or through radio. And in Dishonored Death of the Outsider, she takes on the lead role of Billy Lurk, a character who undergoes a transformation from an abused woman to a skilled thief and assassin. Game designer Harvey Smith even expressed his admiration for Rosario's portrayal of Billy Lurk in an interview with PlayStation.
We've had the idea for a very long time that we wanted to lead one of the games with Billy Lurk. She's one of our favorite characters. She's very strong, she's very deep, she's layered. She's voiced by Rosario Dawson. Top talent. Very, very talented actor.
Coming in at the halfway point with number 3, Ray Liotta. Activision's juggernaut shooter series Call of Duty has welcomed some of the biggest names in Hollywood over recent years, including some that you probably forgot about. One of which is Ray Liotta, who lent his voice and likeness in the second DLC map pack for Call of Duty Black Ops 2, as mobster assassin Billy Handsome. Liotta was cast alongside several other well-known actors such as A Bronx Tale's Chaz Palminteri, Matrix's Joe Pantoliano, and Reservoir Dogs' Michael Madsen. Liotta, however, is no stranger to voicing video game characters, having previously voiced the leading role from Grand Theft Auto Vice City as the leading protagonist, Tommy Vercetti. Tommy Vercetti was also the first ever protagonist in Grand Theft Auto with a celebrity voice actor, and Vice City was the first to be made under the Rockstar label. The game went on to become the fastest selling video game of its time, selling over 1.4 million copies within the first 5 days, impressing even Liotta himself. Coming in at number 2, Hideo Kojima. Whilst not primarily an actor, renowned video game creator Hideo Kojima has a level of name recognition not too common in the gaming industry. And for those not familiar with his portfolio, his most notable works include Metal Gear Solid and Death Stranding, in a creator and director role. However, he's also got a storied history of lending his appearance and voice for cameo roles in various titles, including his own games. In the Metal Gear Solid series, his appearances range from subtle nods like portraits on walls, and appearances in opening cutscenes, to more direct roles like being recruitable in Peace Walker, or Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. In his own creation Death Stranding, Kojima takes a particularly eerie turn. Players might encounter a nightmarish scene where a Kojima-shaped BT emerges from the floor to snatch at the protagonist's ankles. This unsettling sequence doesn't always occur, but if players linger in a private room for too long, they might find themselves in a pool of tar around their feet. In Cyberpunk 2077, Kojima can be spotted early on as a character named Oshima, quietly seated in the back of a bar within Konpeki Plaza, embodying the essence of Night City. But not all of Kojima's roles involve a physical presence. In the enigmatic world of Control, he lends his voice to Dr. Yoshimi Takui, a researcher within the Bureau of Control's mysterious oldest house, adding a touch of his signature style to the game's atmosphere. And coming in at the number 1 spot, Elijah Wood. Much like Rosario Dawson, Elijah Wood is one of the rare film actors who's also a legitimate gamer, and doesn't just see the industry as a quick cash grab, having genuine opinions about gaming in general, being knowledgeable about the happenings in the industry. He's also previously quoted that he enjoys the unique acting challenge that they provide.
The challenges that come with that, particularly with a video game, you find that the characters are in situations that are not real common, and you kind of have to make yourself vocally make the character seem like he's going through some pretty intense situations.
The authentic nature of Wood's performances have come in handy on multiple occasions, having lent his voice to reprise the video game adaptations of Mumble in Happy Feet and his most iconic role as Frodo in the Lord of the Rings games. Not only that, but he's managed to carve out his own unique roles, most notably as Shay in Broken Age and Nick Johnsmith in Psychonauts 2. The most recognisable but somewhat surprising role is that of the legendary purple dragon, Spyro, in the Legend of Spyro trilogy. Did your favourite actor or actress make the list? If so, give this video a thumbs up or let me know who yours is down in the comments below. And until next time, I'll see you later. Tap the bell icon after subscribing and you'll never miss a video again. And consider checking out my Facebook page as well for daily gaming updates and news. Thanks guys. It used to take a publishing contract from a major studio to make and market a successful video game. Now all it takes is a successful crowdfunding effort on a site like Kickstarter to get the ball rolling. And whilst there have been a fair share of poor efforts, there have also been some pretty good ones.